My introduction to James Whitner and A Ma Maniere was in 2019 with the release of the Air Force One hand wash coals. One of my favorite shoes from 2019. Fast forward to 2021, he has done it again. What's good, everyone? As usual, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that button. And if you're liking the content that I'm putting together, make sure you hit that like button as well. Today, I am excited because I have one of the front runners already for Sneaker of the Year 2021 with the Jordan 3 A Ma Manieres. Just like the Air Force Ones, the Jordan 3s are executed almost flawlessly. A lot of great, simple details. Nothing crazy color-wise, jumping out at you. It's just really subtle, which is more of my style. But everything on this sneaker is just well put together. Kudos to James Whitner. I'm not going to get into all the details of the sneaker, but I will highlight some of the features that I really like on this shoe, starting things off with the suede. Super thick, super soft, and it's gray. I am a junkie when it comes to suede on sneakers, and this is perfected. I think this is really flawless. You're used to seeing elephant print on the Jordan 3, but I think the way they did this is such a nice touch that you almost forget that elephant print belongs on the sneaker. The leather on this sneaker is really soft. The tumble leather is really nice, and you have these raw edges that you can see throughout the sneaker, which I think is a really nice touch as well. Gives it an organic feeling. Another thing you notice, true to the age vintage look of Nike, you have these off-white hints on the midsole as well as on the eyelets of the shoe, which are pretty cool. I don't know if I would have paid attention to it if they were white or if it would have been any different. I kind of like the way it is right now. And then you have, I don't know if this is purple or brown, but you have this accent on the heel, and then you also see this on the outsole. Not quite sure what this color is, but if anybody knows, post a comment below. You have the subtle tones of the grays and the whites, which is really nice. And then on the heel tab as well, this is where the money is. You've got this semi-translucent tab with the Nike Air. You all know how we feel about having Nike Air on the back of our sneakers. In addition to that, you've got this hidden feature where there's some phrases on the back tab. If you pull it down, on the left shoe it says, "All we have is each other." On the right shoe, I have to pull it out and I'm being lazy, so forgive me. I believe it says, "You have to get comfortable with walking alone." And these were quotes from his mother, James Whitner. And this is actually supposed to be in her handwriting as well. So a really cool touch, a personal touch, gives a little bit more character to this sneaker as well. You've got quilted patterns on the inside of the sneaker, which gives the shoe a comfortable look and feel. I haven't put these on feet just yet, but rest assured, once they do go in, I'm sure this is going to be really nice. And then you've got that same purple brownish insole. I'm going to go with brown. Like in the light, it really just looks brown more than purple. But if it's plum, whatever you guys are going to call this. Another dope touch is you got the A Ma Maniere A stitched in on the tongue. On the right shoe, you've got the Jumpman logo. Cool Nike Air hang tag, and then A Ma Maniere quality tag as well. And I'm glad it's not in the chain, rather it's in this elastic string here. I think it gives it, again, more of just an organic, natural vibe. Another thing that I noticed on the eyelets towards the toe cap, you have that same off-white inside there, which is really cool. Again, something that, the more I inspect the shoe, the more I like it. Standard Jordan 3 outsole with that gray and that brownish, purplish tone. Really clean. Overall, I will say that this is probably my favorite sneaker of 2021. I've only purchased 3 sneakers so far this year, which for me is a huge decline, and I'm okay with that. But I'm also not checking for a lot. I didn't care about the Travis Scotts that dropped. I'm not caring about any of these Jordan 1s. I am so tired of Jordan 1s at this point. I will probably be the only one to say it. I'll probably lose some subscribers for saying it, but I am tired of the Jordan 1s. I can honestly say I am Jordan 1'd out. Like I've been there. I've done that. How more creative can you get? And I say that, watch them come out with some dope collaboration and I'll be one of the first ones to try to get it. But in the meantime, you can only do so much. You know, I only have about 7 or 8 pairs of Jordan 1s right now, but it's just like, man, stall me out with the Jordan 1s. Let's do something else. Let's beat up another sneaker. Like, it almost loses its luster. Right? The Jordan 1, it's the illustrious, the Jordan 1, the first one. Now it's just a fashion piece, and it started so many people getting into sneakers, which is not a bad thing at all, I will say. But like, where do you go from there? It's almost like having that multi-platinum first album and you have to follow up with something. How do you follow up with that? They don't. They just keep on coming out with different flavors. And some of you guys might like it, some of you guys don't. I personally am getting tired of it. So let me get off my soapbox, get back to the sneaker, and yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the Jordan 3 A Ma Manieres, man. James Whitner, shout out to you and the team. This was a beautiful release, top to bottom, the way you let the ladies have their go first, to the way you guys set up the site so that, again, the real consumers can get their hands on them, such as myself, and not have to pay ridiculous amounts of resale. You know, this was a good look. It was a good step in the right direction for sneakerheads for sure. It kind of restores some faith that companies are really trying to police how things are being done, how their products are being sold, and really putting them in the hands of the people who deserve them. So with that being said, again, let me know what you guys think of the Jordan 3s, A Ma Maniere, James Whitner. You know, I know he's done many other collaborations with Jordan brand, Nike, and other brands as well. But of course, the ones that stand out are the ones that are super hyped. So, are you a fan of James Whitner, or are these just too plain for you? Or do you want to see more of what he has coming in store? As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one. Y'all be easy. Peace.